Hi guys! So today we're talking about baby bats. Now this term has been thrown around the internet way too loosely. A lot of people use it as a derogatory term. I think it's cute as fuck. Like babies and bats and like baby forms of a bat. It's the cutest thing ever. All I can think of is like those fruit bats that are all wrapped up in their cute little disgustingly adorable fucking blankets. But I digress. Now, a lot of people on the internet talk so much shit on baby bats and everything that they do and how it's all wrong. I'm here to tell you the exact opposite. If you are somebody who is just starting out in the goth subculture, fucking do you. Now, that being said, there's gonna be some elitish douchebag who's gonna be like, well, they better not call themselves goth. Well, get your head out your ass first. And while I partially agree with that, I have to strongly disagree. There are so many subdivisions of goth that really there's just about everything you could do and it could be spooky. So, if you're just getting into the subculture, figure out what you're in it for. I'm into goth because I'm a fashionista bitch and I like things to look fabulous, and fabulous to me is spiky and daffy, and I don't like sparkles. I like black and cobwebs, bats, and Victorian style furniture and black and white stripes everywhere. So, find out what you're into it for, because a lot of people, they're either into it for the music or they're into it for the fashion. And then, if you're into it for the fashion or you're into it for the music, figure out what part of that you want to be into. I have a lot of friends that are into the more rivet head or industrial scene, because that's the scene we have up here in Northern Ohio, is we have the Chamber. The Foundry used to be part of the scene, but it's since been turned into more of like a concert club. And then we've got the Symposium, which hosts the Gothic Nation events, which are awesome. Go to them if you have the chance. If I'm there, say hi. Excuse me. So, if you're into the more industrial stuff, go from there. If you're into more of, the death rock stuff, go from there. If you're into more of, the old school goth, go from there. Just figure it out. Figure out what it is that you are into the goth subculture, and cling to that for dear life, babies, because that's gonna be your rock. And you can branch out from there. That's totally okay. It's okay to like other things. It is okay to do very ungoth things. It's okay. I promise you, it will not be the end of the world. Please, for the love of God, to all of you baby bats, and I say that again with no disdain in my voice, I say that with all the loving care of a mother who wants to nurture her babies, do not get stuck in this fucked up little box that elitist assholes stick goth in. Goth isn't a box. It's not. There's this little Venn diagram of goth where there's the industrial scene, and then trad goth scene, and then the elitist scene, and then they all kind of smush together in the middle, where you can intermingle the things. And then there's fringe goth, which is all around the edges of each subculture bullshit. So it's not a box. It's this fucked up geometric shape that I can't describe to you without making a fucking diagram, okay? So don't freak out. It's okay. And a lot of people will say don't do weird shit when you're in your baby bat days, and don't take a lot of pictures. I encourage that shit. Go and take as many fucking pictures as you want. If you think you look fine as shit, take them. And it's okay to be embarrassed when you get older and see them. I did the same thing for way too long, trying to fit in at my high school. I was doing that because it was more acceptable than being a spooky goth bitch, okay? So, I look back and I'm mortified. I'm like, what the fuck was I doing? But then when I started getting more into the goth subculture, some of my makeup was damn atrocious. That shit was scary. I don't like it. But I post those pictures anyway. Don't be afraid to be you. Don't be afraid to show people that you had ugly makeup at one time. Because guess what? We all gotta start somewhere. And then if somebody gives you criticism, don't get pissed off automatically. Because remember that via text, everything sounds shitty. It just depends on how you read it. Somebody has been fucking rude to me and I've read it in the most nice way possible. And I didn't get offended. And vice versa. So, just remember that it's okay to be you. And you have to go through baby bat stage. You have to. Everybody's got to start somewhere. You have to experiment and figure out what it is that you like. And what it is that you are about. And what it is that you are into the subculture about. Because it's not for everybody else. Don't be goth for everybody else. Be goth for you.